We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Minnesota Twins. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Saladino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Gibson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One and two as he chases the slider. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tyler Saladino, the second out of the opening frame.
Sean Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and 0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Twins coming up. No score. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Trevor Williams is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jorge Polanco is on deck. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, designated hitter, Jorge.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. McKenzie sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Gonzalez scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, John Bell.
Settling in now, Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he misses there, 1-2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
In now, Carlton McKenzie. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. McKenzie, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Count is 1 and 2.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1 and 2. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. In for strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted into center field. After it is Marte. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Sean McDonald.
Standing in, Sean McDonald. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
High and deep to left center field. Buxton racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Brock Stassi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Brock Stassi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Heading out towards shallow right. McKenzie moves over, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. McKenzie going back on it at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning. I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Stepping in, Manny Machado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins do get a run, however, and it comes via this RBI triple. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Leading off the inning, Tyler Saladino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Saladino stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
First baseman number 3, Sean.
He almost
Rodriguez.
got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Ready now, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Saladino aboard here at first with nobody out. Two-0 count. The pitch grounded back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A little bit outside. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitter's counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Popped him up. Sano has a play. And the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in, Max Kepler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. McKenzie is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 5, Sean McDonald.
Ready for another chance. Sean McDonald comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding forward now is the DH. Josh Bell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Popped him up. McDonald over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the box, Carlton McKenzie. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Standing in, Josh Harrison, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. McKenzie on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman, Brock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Stassi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. McKenzie looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Here's Byron Buxton now. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. Dickerson is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Polanco tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses for ball one.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's Manny Machado now. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 4 and the Pirates nothing. Michael Pineda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Michael Pineda.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it out the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Buxton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Heading after it is Kepler. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Moran, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And this one's in the dirt. Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit hard to the right. Foul. First and second now, one man out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Buxton giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now. Sean Rodriguez. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pirates strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Miguel Sano.
Michael Feliz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Feliz, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, catcher.
Into the box now, Sean McDonald. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Hit toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Minnesota, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here on the show, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And it's 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, Brock Stassi. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Eric Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch. And sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Rich Kessler will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. Bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Zach Granite will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Kessler is off at first with 2 away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 4-0. Rich
Attention, please.
Kessler will stay in the
This
ballgame
is
as he
for the
takes
Twins.
over in center.
Now playing center field, number 23.
Trevor Hildenberger has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for the
he'll do
Twins,
so to start the
Number
8th.
39. Trevor Hildenberger.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
In comes Kepler.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in, Colin Moran, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A ball and a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And time to check out the line score for this spring training affair. Both teams working the kinks out as we play the 8th inning tonight.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's Starling Marte, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 4-0. Leury Garcia is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Garcia.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Sean Cross will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Lloyd Anders will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Anders.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Leury Garcia will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, Number 31.
Sean Cross is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Sean Cross. Now
Lloyd
in right
Anders
field, number
will stick
27.
around as he'll take over in right field.
Anders.
Trevor
Now
May
pitching for the
comes
Twins.
on from the pen, hoping to
Number
finish
65.
this one off here in the top of the
Trevor
ninth.
May.
And here's Tyler Saladino.
Leading off
Third
for the
trip to the
Pirates.
plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Saladino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Line to the right side. Anders is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Dickerson.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Bucks have made this a 4-2 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Number
Zach
32.
Duke takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Josh Bell the next to hit. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the third right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. misses off the plate.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Makes the throw to first, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 2.
At the plate, Carlton McKenzie. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Popped him up. Garcia is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Gibson is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.